I must say this today. I don't think I have expressed this in this way before, but I am so grateful that you have taken the time to discover, download, and consider listening to this guy you probably never met before, and topics on a fairly fluffy concept called resilience. And even going further to consider, this guy had a book put together called Resilience, The Beauty of Presence, Process Models for Life. Either that's very interesting or intriguing to you, but at least it piqued your attention, at least for a moment. I'm only asking you for another 500 seconds of moments to share with me today in one of these podcast episodes. But again, thank you so much. Today's topic, we'll call this Don't Look To, Look Through. So maybe you've said this to a friend or a colleague of yours. You might say something like, I'm looking forward to seeing you. Looking forward to seeing you. But how about this? How about looking forward to seeing through you? You might ask the question, why do I want to see through somebody instead of looking forward to seeing to you? I don't know. It came to me as a different way to take a perspective and go a little deeper, yet more, I don't know, not just introspective, but a way to put more substance and feeling and love and that thing about beyond looking forward to seeing you, I'm looking forward to seeing through you. How about this? To see through you and into the present moment that we can share together. And to get past and push past the fake and fantasy of getting together for an occasion, for a moment in time that we all will forget why we were there, what was stated, and God forbid, any follow-up discussions or plans to get together again, building upon this engagement. To me, I'm trying to get to cutting away the chaff and get into the wheat, to the real genuineness of you and I together in any capacity for short or long moments. Yeah, no, we're not getting married or anything. Obviously, I mentioned in other episodes, I'm not good at the marriage part. Nor is that the context of getting into this moment and through each other. Just to get to the best essence available to us as we observe, choose, pursue, and with the known consequences of the good, the bad, and the indifference of our independent yet combined actions. And then we do that for as long or as temporary as it may be. Whenever we do that, whenever we do this like today, we share and exchange energy. Even though I'm not there with you in person, you're not here with me in person, we get to share and exchange energy. That thing I've been calling presence. And now I have redefined that thing that we exchange as far as energy as what do we produce when we get together? What do we build together? Might not be a monument or a structure, but maybe we're building upon our own infrastructure that I keep pointing to before about how we are more common than different at our infrastructure. And to go into a further definition of that connection internally that we share, that baseline production level of yes, of positive, of love. We cannot create any of that. We only need to observe, to choose, to pursue, and to execute, regardless of the consequences and the outcome, because we know where we're producing from. Yes, positive, and love. There was never an objective, a goal, a hill to climb. But we should be climbing and getting past and through our own respective levels of vanity, ego, and fear. And more into the courage part, the confidence with the humility. In tandem, joined at the hip, two sides of one coin. That helps us to reaffirm our resilience each day that we receive as an experience to work. Not that it happens on its own. It takes us as a participant, yes, in our own lives and those that we encounter every day we walk into that day that we didn't foresee coming, but it's here now and we walk into it. Looking forward to seeing through you, through the subject, our agreement and commitment to not see it through, to see and sense ourselves through every moment. I know it's a small, nuanced change or selection of words, to or through. But it's almost like I'm trying to relate to you as far as in the audio, but to impress on your heart and in your mind a visual that what do we get out of sharing something like this? Like anything we do, anything you do, you have your own purpose, your own message, your own vision that you know is what you do well and you enjoy doing. But then do you ever ask yourself, why do you do it? That's why I'm trying to get in my quote unquote philosophy to ask that question of yourself. What drives you to produce? And the following question would be, what drives you to produce from what foundation? As I mentioned earlier, what I want to get to, and hopefully you can adopt, is producing from that yes, positive, love baseline, or that infrastructure that I believe that we all share. Certainly, we can choose the easy out negative ways to get ahead, to win the game, get ahead of that guy, and get the promotion over that person. Certainly. I just ask you to consider another option. To look through a problem, to look through an issue, to look through me, to look through you. Maybe we can see that thing that people talk about, being transparent. That's not really possible. But we can be translucent to each other. I can see the light in you. I can see the love in you. I can see the purpose in you if you allow it to come through. And that is for me as well. I know. I'm dreaming. I'm an optimist by nature. But hey, thank you for considering what I share with you today about not looking to, but looking through. As always, it's 8:20. Stay safe out there.